Please welcome the Chair of Service Year Alliance, General Stanley McChrystal.
Thanks. Thanks, everybody, for being here, and thanks for the opportunity for me to be here. And I'm going to start up front by admitting that I am not a reasonable person. I don't think you are either. I think reasonable people wouldn't have believed a few years ago that we would be in this room, that we would have an idea that is so powerful, and a group of people so committed, and an alliance that is so revolutionary and strong that it's going to make something happen that we for many years have known should happen, but now it's going to happen. There's a lot to do. There's a tremendous number of obstacles still in front of us, but I can tell you, I believe it is absolutely going to happen. And let me start by telling you why I believe about myself. I grew up in a big family, a lot of kids. My father was a soldier. My father's father was a soldier. All my brothers were soldiers. My sister married a soldier. I ended up marrying the daughter of a soldier. You get it, right? But I went in the Army because I thought it'd be interesting. I get new clothes, I get to go in the Army. It wasn't for a number of years that I suddenly realized I had gone in for something interesting and adventurous and a paycheck, and then suddenly it meant something different to me. And I'm not quite sure when that came, but at some point a seed had been planted in me that I was a service member, and the word service absolutely mattered to me. The word that I was serving other soldiers, I was serving my nation, I was serving my own family, suddenly became very, very important. And quite honestly, the longer you stay in the Army, the less fun it is. It's really fun when you're young, and when you're a senior, it's not so much fun, but inside you, there's this deep sense of satisfaction that you are doing something that makes a difference, that is a contribution to society as a citizen. I was given that opportunity as a young person. I didn't earn it, I was given it. And then maybe over a lifetime, hopefully I paid part of that back. We're now at a point in our nation where the sense of citizenship has eroded for many people. For many people, the idea of citizenship is a set of rights with very minimal obligations in return. But that's not how people feel. That's not how the young generation feels. The young generation is looking for a way to contribute, a way to be a part of the greater good, a way to serve. And while the older generation, which I now represent, thinks back, boy, we need to bring back a time when service was natural and expected, we've got an incredible intersection. We've got things have come together now between what people want to do who can serve, and then a society that knows that that is our core value. That's who we are. That's who we've always been. Sometimes we forget it or get distracted, but that's who we've always been. But why now? And why is now so important? I think we see it. We've just gone through a political campaign that divided the nation. Not just two ways, it divided the nation many, many ways. And it pointed out to each of us the challenges we have. We also understand that if we don't have a common set of bonds, if we don't have the general idea of what citizenship is, and then a deep respect for every other citizen, then the idea of America as a nation is not what we want it to be. And now we've got a time when the opportunity to create service, a year of service, for this generation coming up and for generations behind them, is an opportunity to change the way we think, to change our experiences, to change the very definition of what we do. It's an incredible moment in time. and everyone in this room and all the other people who can't be here today but share the idea have the extraordinary Forrest Gump-like moment to be a part of this. Just imagine. Imagine ourselves 10 or 15 years from now, when every young person has been given an opportunity to do a year of service. And two young people from completely different parts of our society, zip code, economic background, ethnicity, religion, they meet. They look at each other for a moment, seeming to have no common bond, and then one asks the other, "Where did you serve?" And suddenly, the common denominator of who we are, the common fabric of the society, and the real essence of America exist as we know it can exist. I'm deeply honored to be here, and I'm all in for this. Thank you.